ongoing Christian Petracca news. It says that Christian Petracca does want to play for a rival Victorian club in 2025 per The Age. Petracca reportedly reminded Melbourne officials in the exit interview today of his desires to play his football elsewhere. Again, the leaks about Christian Petracca have been more crazy than some leaks you would find on Twitter or X videos, whatever the fuck they call that page now, right? The reality is, from what we've heard on Footy Classified, apparently not only does Christian Petracca want to play for a different team, a different Melbourne team in 2025, but he wants to play in front of much bigger crowds and one of the bigger Melbourne teams to apparently help boost his brand on like TikTok and shit like that. And again, I kind of thought, surely that can't be right. A grown-ass man thinking that he can go and just boost his brand, and that's the main thing he's worrying about. But then when you go and check his TikTok, he's got a fucking new sponsor in about every single video he does. If he's cooking a spaghetti bolognese, you're damn sure the fucking pasta sauce is sponsored by Coles or some shit. It doesn't surprise me at all. The reality is the clubs that I think he would be interested in would be the big four Melbourne clubs, obviously Richmond and Collingwood, the two bigger ones, and then again Carlton, who are getting back to that big destination club, and then Essendon, right? The reality is though, Collingwood have no salary cap and no picks. Richmond have all the picks in the world and all the salary cap, but are the worst team in the world and want to do a hard rebuild. Essendon, again, I don't know how much salary they've got. Probably not the greatest amount. I don't really know what's going on there, but they still probably don't have the capital to get Petracca. And then Carlton damn well don't have any salary cap. There were rumors about them trading Mackay in this deal. Mackay, apparently, and his agent have made it very well aware that he will be staying at Carlton. Apparently, Melbourne are not even interested. They don't want to trade Petracca, right? They've said it on all the TV shows and whatnot. But the sad part is for them, Petracca wants to leave. And I don't know where he goes. And if you're like, well, if it's not the main big four, could it be like Hawthorn? But then Hawthorn are getting Barras and Battle. They're using their picks and capital and you know, coin to go out and get those blokes. Could it be Geelong? Well, yeah, they probably have the money and they've got the capital to do it. But Christian Petracca made it very clear he wants to be in a Melbourne club. Unfortunately, if I look at my geography, fucking 2 + 2 = Geelong is not actually in Melbourne. It doesn't work out. Again, I think Carlton are the most likely to get this done. If this does happen, technically Carlton are by far the most likely, but I don't know. They obviously would be interested, and realistically, Mackay, again, not the most liked player out there, especially by some Carlton fans, has had a rough couple years for the football club, and he's on about 1.1 million a year. He hasn't been good up there. There have been stats that have shown statistically they are sometimes better without Mackay down forward. There was even one of the talk shows said they should have Mackay play back next year to play with Wiedering. I don't fucking know if that's going to happen. That might be a bit far-fetched. But they have their first round pick, which at the time making this video is like 13, not very good, 12 or 13. They got their first round pick next year, and they got Mackay. I still don't think Mackay pick 12 and like pick 12 next year gets the deal done for Petracca. Melbourne are 100% going to be wanting a extremely good player and probably a top 5 pick and a future first. That's just the reality of things. Again, if we were to say Richmond weren't rebuilding and wanted to trade pick 1, I would think a deal of like Tom Lynch, pick 1, a future first would get it done. But then why the fuck would Richmond do that? They are completely rebuilding, and obviously it just makes no sense. None of this makes sense, is what I'm trying to say. I don't understand why Petracca is fully trying to work his way out of Melbourne. I don't see an option where this happens unless Essendon can somehow or rather trade up to get like a guaranteed top 6 pick, and then they, I don't even know, move that top 6 pick, a future first, and a very good player to get Petracca. Again, it still doesn't make sense because I don't know what player that would be. Yeah, I think Carlton will be the most interested. They're technically the most realistic just because they've got Mackay and the contracts kind of add up. And Mackay is a key forward that Melbourne needs, but they don't have the picks. Petracca is still a top 10 player in the game who can be a top 5 player when he's on. You're going to need a lot to get him to the squad. But again, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions on this all down below. Do you guys think any of these trades will happen, especially like the Petracca one, going to potentially Carlton, Essendon maybe? Could Richmond somehow back out the rebuild and offer a trade up? I really don't know. Of course, as well, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/vlogging channels. Links for them will be in the description down below. I post a crap ton of content over there as well. So, again, it would also mean a lot of you went and checked them out. But again, as I was saying, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions on this all down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.